1800 hours Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Daman Zaman. The headlines. The Prime Minister thanks the friendly countries for their help in relief and rehabilitation of the flood-affected people in Pakistan. Shahbaz Sharif has appreciated Sindh Balochistan governments and the armed forces for working tirelessly to soothe the sufferings of the flood victims. The Pakistan Armed Forces are utilizing all available resources to help the flood-affected people by shifting them to camps and providing them food, water, and medical care. A United Arab Emirates plane carrying relief goods for the flood-affected people of Pakistan has landed in Rawalpindi, and two Turkish planes with relief goods will arrive in Karachi tomorrow. The All Parties Hurriyat Conference leaders have reaffirmed their resolve to continue the mission of veteran Hurriyat leader Sayyid Ali Gilani through thick and thin. The United Nations has called for immediate ceasefire in Libya following a day of deadly clashes between the political factions in Tripoli. In the Asia Cup cricket tournament, Pakistan takes on India at Dubai this evening. And now the news in detail. The Prime Minister Mohammad Shahbaz Sharif has expressed gratitude to all friendly countries for providing aid to help the flood-affected people in Pakistan. Talking to media in Jafrabad district of Balochistan today, he said relief goods from the United Arab Emirates, Turkey, and other friendly countries will reach the country soon. Appreciating the efforts of the Balochistan government for working tirelessly to rescue affected people, the Prime Minister said we are utilizing all our resources for helping the people. He also appreciated the role of the armed forces in rescue and relief operations. The Prime Minister said he has contacted all services chiefs to discuss the entire situation of floods and related relief activities. He said after reviewing the whole situation, a meeting of the cabinet will decide short, medium and long-term plans for the rehabilitation of the flood-affected people. Shahbaz Sharif said he will not rest until all the flood-affected people get back to their homes safely. The Prime Minister also announced a grant of 10 billion rupees for the Balochistan government for the ongoing rescue and relief operations. Rescue and relief operations are underway in the flood-affected areas across the country, and stranded people are being shifted to camps and safer places. Relief camps have been established in all the calamity-hit areas of the country, where food, medical aid and other relief items are being provided to the affected people. The Provincial Departments Rescue 1122 National Disaster Management Authority, National Highways Authority, troops of the Pakistan Army, Pakistan Air Force and Frontier Corps have expedited rescue and relief operations in the flood-hit areas. The Pakistan Armed Forces are utilizing all available resources to help the flood-affected people, including provision of immediate medical care at the medical camps. According to ISPR, aerial relief operation was undertaken by the Pakistan Army in District Rajanpur today to provide ration bags and tents to the flood affectees. The Pakistan Army also continued rescue and relief operations in all the flood-hit areas of districts Layya, Dera Ghazi Khan and Rajanpur. Pakistan Army's aviation teams rescued and evacuated 110 stranded people from Khwaza Khela to Kanju cantonment in Swat. These scouts have established Flood Relief Control Center, and in case of emergency, the public can contact its relief control room on the mobile and telephone numbers 0309 1311 0323 578 0067 and 0945 825 526. The Pakistan Navy troops also continued rescue and relief operations in suburbs of Kambar, Bakrani, Ladkana, Sanghar and Sakkar, and rescued locals stranded inside flooded homes and shifted them to safer locations. They also distributed ration bags, fresh drinking water and household items, including medicines, among the flood-affected people. Rescue, relief and rehabilitation operation by the Pakistan Air Force is also underway in the flood-affected areas of Sindh, Balochistan and South Punjab. During the last 24 hours, relief goods, including ration packs, 3,100 cooked food packs, and 1,100 water bottles, were distributed amongst the needy families in Sindh and Baluchistan. On the appeal of the Prime Minister Mohammad Shahbaz Sharif, a plane carrying relief goods for the flood-affected people of Pakistan from the United Arab Emirates landed at the Noor Khan Air Base in Rawalpindi this afternoon. The relief goods include tents, food items, medicines, and other essential goods. The United Arab Emirates Ambassador to Pakistan and Planning Minister Ahsan Iqbal received the relief goods at the airport. It is pertinent to mention here that 15 more planes carrying relief goods will reach Pakistan in the coming days on the instruction of the United Arab Emirates President Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan. 2 planes carrying relief goods from Turkey will land in Karachi tomorrow. Consul General of Turkey in Karachi will hand over the relief goods to Pakistani authorities at the airport. The relief items include tents and medicines for the flood-affected people. Azerbaijan says it will provide $2 million relief assistance to Pakistan to cope with the ongoing flood situation. This was posted on the Twitter handle of Azerbaijan's permanent representative to the Economic Cooperation Organization, Ali Alizada, who earlier also served as ambassador to Pakistan. He said the relief assistance is being sent on the instructions of the Azerbaijan President Ilham Aliyev. This is Radio Pakistan. The all parties Hurriyat Conference leaders have reaffirmed the Kashmiri people's resolve to continue the mission of the veteran Hurriyat leader Sayyid Ali Gilani through thick and thin. According to the Kashmir Media Service, Shabbir Ahmad Shah and Naeem Ahmad Khan, and the messages from New Delhi's Tihar Jail and Ghulam Ahmad Gulzar from Srinagar's Central Jail expressing the resolve, reiterated the call for the march towards Haidarpura in Srinagar on the 1st of September to pay tributes to the iconic freedom leader on his first martyrdom anniversary. They urged the people to observe a complete shutdown on the day. The All Parties Hurriyat Conference leaders called Sayyid Ali Gilani an epitome of honesty and integrity who never compromised on his principled stand throughout his life. Sayyid Ali Gilani embraced martyrdom in the custody of the Indian police on September 1st last year at his Haidarpura residence in Srinagar. The Indian Army shamelessly snatched his body and secretly buried him under heavy military siege in the dark of the night. Pakistan and India are going to clash in the Asia Cup cricket tournament in Dubai today. The Indian police is closely watching young Kashmiri social media activists. Senior APHC AJK leader Mohammad Farooq Rahmani urged the United Nations to focus on the prevailing tragedy unfolding in the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. The United Nations has called for an immediate ceasefire in Libya following a day of deadly clashes between political factions in Tripoli. In a statement, the United Nations Libya mission said the fighting has included indiscriminate heavy shelling in the civilian-populated neighborhoods. Meanwhile, Libya's health ministry reported the death toll has reached 30, while 159 people have been wounded during the fierce fighting between the militias. Serbia and Kosovo have agreed on a new border policy following a dialogue mediated by the European Union. In a tweet, the European Union Foreign Policy Chief Joseph Borrell said, "We facilitated a deal under which both the countries have allowed free entry of each other's nationals using their identity cards." He expressed the hope that the deal will facilitate Kosovo Serbs as well as all other citizens to travel freely between Kosovo and Serbia with just ID cards. Iran says its experts are reviewing the United States' response to a European Union drafted text to restore 2015 nuclear deal. In a tweet, the Supreme National Security Council of Iran said today that ongoing review will take several more days for a conclusion. The ongoing talks between the two countries are being mediated by the European Union and hosted by Qatar. Cricket. In the Asia Cup cricket tournament, Pakistan will play its first match against India in Dubai this evening. The match will start at 1900 hours Pakistan Standard Time. And finally, the weather. Hot and humid weather is expected in most plain areas of the country during the next 12 hours. However, rain, wind, thunder showers are expected at isolated places in Kashmir, northeast Punjab, Upper Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Gilgit-Baltistan, and North Balochistan. And that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk, and you can also watch the live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.